Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Marta. Today is the 26th of March and I'm here to bring you yet more gaming news, this time regarding the Xbox One. As according to Phil Spencer, who's of course the Microsoft Studios head, the ability to gift and loan your digital Xbox One games may yet become a thing that is real. As when he was speaking to GameSpot at the GDC conference last week, Spencer did reiterate that Microsoft still believes in the digital future, despite having to revise their vision for the Xbox One following the reveal last May. Of course, the reaction to the online DRM was far from positive, so of course, when they removed that, they had to remove the sharing features as well. Now, his official statement reads, quote, "We believe in a digital future on our box, on the digital space and the things we've talked about. What that opens up, like, we understand what games you own and who you are and how you move around, and who you might want to loan rights to your games or gift your games to. We totally believe in that future, and any other marketplace you play in, these kind of mechanisms are out there." They're of course referring to Steam, who did just recently allow the gifting of games as well as a family sharing scheme, which does allow you to basically allow computers to share your Steam games and use them when you are not. Now, of course, when Microsoft initially announced the Xbox One back in May, they did have a similar system in mind, in which basically a player's games could also be shared by up to 10 members of the family on any Xbox One console. Now, of course, after the very negative reaction to the DRM proposals, the feature was ditched, as of course Microsoft did have to revise their digital policies, and of course they had to think about security of their console as well. The reason that they were able to do the sharing is because they had all that DRM in place. Now, I'm not saying they were wrong to remove the DRM, far from it. I was very happy when they confirmed that that was a thing, but I'm just saying that that was an unfortunate victim. Now, Spencer did say, quote, "I know when I say this I always get beat up, but I think some of what we were trying to say last summer was right. We are now fully heads down thinking about and building out the future of our digital marketplace to enable what people would expect, and hopefully some things will delight them beyond our expectations." So basically, Microsoft are trying to brainstorm a way to have this family sharing feature, which would be very handy, I'm going to be honest. It would be pretty cool. Now that the DRM is gone from the console, of course, perhaps you would have to be online if you use this service, or while it's being used you're online or something. Because obviously they're just trying to stop piracy with this. That's what the DRM was for, basically. In this instance, I'm not saying that was only what it was for. So I'm sure they'll figure out a way, and I hope they do, and I hope it's a way that's not too crazy and and I hope they do, as I was saying, because, well, as I said, it's a good idea, and Steam have done it now. They've finally got an option for which you to share your games and allow a trusted computer to basically access your Steam library and play them, and then of course if you want to play that game, that person will have to leave. So, that has no downside, really. If you have the capability of doing that, if you want to share your games with someone who perhaps doesn't have the money for that particular game at the time, well, why not? What's the big deal? So it was a good idea, and I hope to see it return. And although I definitely agreed with the decision to ditch the online DRM in the Xbox One, it was a bit of a shame that this rather cool idea had to fall by the wayside in order to make that a reality. So hopefully Microsoft can put their heads together and actually figure out a way to make this real. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.